So, yeah, the first integration scenario, the first exercise. So that is integration with Gmail. Okay. So this, why we tell in the beginning of the course is this helps you understand, right? How do we build an integration flow or an interface? Okay. What are all the things we need to keep in mind? Okay. Just it will give basic understanding of an iFlow. So for that reason, we start with a sample iFlow, just like in coding languages, they will tell, right, hello world program, something like that. Okay. So exercise 1, integration with Gmail. Okay. Here what are we going to do? So objective is send an email to the given email address from CPI. That is the objective. Okay. So from CPI, we need to send out an email. So something like hello world. Hello. This is the first integration flow. Something like that. We keep the data in the body of the email and send out the email. Okay. So to do so, what are all the things required? To do so, what are all the things required? Okay. So guys, tell me orally. So here, in this case, from CPI to Gmail, let's draw out the diagram from CPI to Gmail. So this is CPI and this is Gmail. So I need to send out the data. So you may ask, sir, last time in all earlier classes, we discussed there will always be a sender and there will always be a receiver. In between there is CPI. Okay. Usually, yeah, that is correct. But just as a sample integration flow, we are just creating like this. Okay. So we can also build integration scenario like this. Okay. So now how do we proceed? The question is, how do we proceed? First of all, tell me guys, what do you need to send an email to your friend? So what are all the activities you do to send an email to your friend? What are all the things you do? Forget about CPI, forget about everything. So what do you do? Tell me.
Email address.
Email ID.
Subject.
First of all, we have to compose an email.
Yeah, compose an email. Okay.
And we should know
Email
the
address is
email
required.
address of the other candidate.
So we need email address.
Subject.
Next. We need subject. Next.
Is required.
Content.
Content means the body, right?
Yeah.
Email
Any
body.
attachment required.
Any attachments? Yeah. That's it.
Mail should be different. Like if you are sending to a friend, we should be in different format. If you are sending to any organization, it should be in proper format.
Yeah, the formatting and all fine. Yeah, that all covers under body. Yeah, proper format. So I don't know, you people have come across, there used to be some tricky questions. I don't know how to say. So you are going to your relatives place something, okay, in a car. So you have reached the destination. What is the first thing you are going to do? So what is your answer for this?
Greetings.
Huh?
You have to greet them.
Okay, next. So there are so many questions, so many answers, like I have to go first, click on calling bell, some people will say, but some people will say first you have to open your car door, right? To get down from the car, you have to open the car door first, right? These are some kind of tricky questions somebody might have asked you, right? Similarly here also, the first thing is to compose an email, you have to open the email, right? You have to open email app, or in Google you have to go to the email server. You have to log into email server first, right? Before composing an email, log in to email app, or am I correct? Email app or server. So first you should be able to log into email app or server or a web page, whatever, and then you compose an email, correct? So for logging in, what do you need?
Credentials.
You need credentials. Okay. What else?
Internet connection.
Internet connection, yes. The server, right? The server detail or web URL, right? If it is a phone, you need an app or an app. So if I am doing on my workstation or my laptop, I need the web URL of Gmail. Okay. So I'll click on that web URL. Then it will ask for login password, and then I'll provide credentials. Then it will allow me to log in. But nowadays it is asking for dual authentication, right? Multi-factor authentication. It will ask that, okay, I will trigger, I have sent out a code to your registered mobile number. You put your code here, right? So all these things happen. After that, then only you come to the home page of Gmail and then you compose an email. This is all we do as a human being with our dedicated account. Okay. So, but here it is not a human being. It is not a human being. If this particular application has to send out an email to Gmail to the respective email address, here also the CPA application should be able to log in to the email server of a respective account. Okay. It has to log into email server of an account, and then there the application should be able to compose the email and send out. To do this task, we have something called mail adapter. We have something called mail adapter in CPI. Okay. So let's go to the CPI homepage. We have created our iFlow integration package. Within the integration package, we have created iFlow. Right? So in this particular case, there is no sender for us. First of all, let us edit. Okay, I will bring out this. I'll put the sender later. Okay. As of now, this much. Okay, from here to here, I select the adapter as mail. Okay. So if you see the configuration of mail adapter, here we need to give the email server address, and then main things you check: email server address and the timeout and credential name. What is the credential? What is the type of credential? And then processing. This is what you see in your Gmail application, right? From to CC, BCC, subject, mail body, right? So now to start the integration flow, to start the processing of integration flow, we have two things. We call them as events. So this is the events option. Here we have these many events. Okay. So to start the integration flow, we have essentially two events. One is a start message, another is start timer. One is start message, one is start timer. To end an integration flow, to end the processing, so the event is end message. Start message or start timer is to start the integration flow processing. In between, after that, to end the integration flow, there is end message. So in between start message and end message, we can put all the transformation logics we need. Okay, all the transformation logics. Okay, so this is, we can change like this, we can make it bigger, right? Like this. As you keep on adding the blocks here, you may need more space, right? So you can keep on expanding like this. As of now, we don't need. Okay, this is just navigations. Okay, right. Now, what is the difference between the start message event and start timer event? Okay, so start message event, we consider whenever there is a sender application, which is supposed to send data to iFlow like this. So using any protocol. This is the pattern, then we go for start message. So start message requires somebody should send data to CPI, then only the integration flow processing will start. Okay, but here in our case, we do not need any sender. So we go for other start event, that is start timer. So what is start timer? Start timer means, so you say here through a schedule, there is a scheduler. Start timer means there is a scheduler. Here you select at which time iFlow has to run. So based on that time, iFlow automatically starts processing itself. Okay. So when you select a start timer, as you specify the time, run once or schedule on a day, you can schedule at what time you can start. So when that event,
there is any time for that one.
Sorry?
There is any time for that one? For
Time
schedule
means?
the time? Yeah. When while running the jobs means
You can schedule whatever you select the time here, right? At that particular time, iFlow automatically starts.
Starts at the ending time. There is no time for the
no. We cannot control ending time, right? So once it is started, it will execute one by one steps. All steps it will execute, and it will reach to end processing, and then it will deliver the message to receiver.
Okay, then we don't have any stopping time for the running jobs, right?
It is not kind of job actually. Okay, once job is triggered, so once the iFlow is triggered, it will, within fraction of seconds, it will complete all processing.
Okay.
Within fraction of seconds. Okay. So to start the iFlow processing, whether we have a sender application who will send data, or within the CPI itself, it automatically starts. Okay, two options we have. Okay. So this is the integration process, main integration process we call. So here there are different options. We'll discuss all. So as of now, I am clicking run once. What does it mean? Run once means once my configuration is completed, I save and deploy. When you deploy, then iFlow will be deployed, activated kind of thing. Okay. So after deploy, iFlow run once. That is the meaning of run once. As soon as you deploy, iFlow processing starts, and all the steps in between, whatever the steps are there, it will be executed and message sent out to mail. I mean, as of now, there are no steps. Okay. So got it? So as soon as you deploy, message will flow. iFlow will start and message will flow. And only once, run once, it will run once. I will show. Okay. So as of now, we'll concentrate on the configuration of mail. So here we have connection parameter. So address for the mail server address is smtp.gmail.com 587. So we call it as SMTP protocol, simple mail transfer protocol. SMTP means, so to send a mail from application level, okay, from application level, we need to connect to the underlying mail server, that is SMTP server, with the port, the respective port. Okay. So next, this is proxy type. We keep it as internet. I will let you know what is internet on-premise later. So I am keeping this discussion as simple as possible. Okay. So next, timeout. Timeout means simply if the server is not responding, how much time CPI has to wait. So 30,000 milliseconds means 30 seconds. It will try connecting to the server 30 seconds. Till 30 seconds, if there is no response from server, so the message will be timed out. So this is protection and authentication. We are going to use plain user and password. So we have selected user and password. What are we going to here? What are we going to give here? Okay. So we have to give credential name. Credential name means usually in CPI, username and password are maintained somewhere with some name. That name we give here. Okay. So I will show you where we maintain that username and password. Next, processing the from mail to mail, subject, all those things. First of all, to connect to a mail server, okay, what are all the things we need? We'll discuss now. Okay. So let me show you where you need to maintain the password. So for that, I am just duplicating this tab. See, same tab, I am duplicating it. So just so that I can work on two places parallelly. So, okay, same page will be duplicated here. Okay.
Yeah, hi Kevin. Like I have one query.
Yeah.
Like open that connection.
Open.
Yeah. Here you are given a address for SMTP. Like you are using some protocol. Is it same for all the Gmail?
Yeah, Gmail means same.
If you need to send for some Outlook or some other services, it will be different.
Yeah, yes. It depends on the exchange. Okay. So suppose you are working in a project, okay, you are not going to give smtp.gmail.com server. Okay. In the project, they will have their own mail server. Okay. They will share that mail server details. Okay. So whatever the details we are going to fill in the receiver side of the adapter. Okay. So it means that we are filling the address details of receiver. So who's supposed to give the address details? The receiver itself, right? Simple logic. I have to send a mail to you. For that, you need to provide your mail address to me. You need to provide your house address to me. You need to provide your mobile number to me. Then only I can contact you, or then only I can post a letter to you. Then only I can post a email to you. So this is the receiver itself who has to share these details in the connection. Whether it is a mail adapter, SOAP adapter, HTTP adapter, file, any kind of adapter, we will have this address and authentication. These two are common. Okay, any kind of things. So who will provide? They have to provide their server and they have to provide the credentials. And they have to let us know in which format they are expecting the data. So all those things they will have to provide. Then only we can configure and send data in their respective format. Clear? So here, if you see, I just opened. So this is the place monitor. This is the monitor tab. Okay, monitor artifacts. Under monitor artifacts page, we maintain the credentials. So where you maintain credentials, the first is message monitoring. After manage integration content, manage security. Under manage security, there is security material. This is the place where we maintain username and password. Okay, just to create, simply there are different types of credentials. We can create user credentials. So the name I am giving Gmail in small letters. Here I need user and password. So what is user and password? So as we need user and password to log into our Gmail account, CPI also needs the credentials, right? We discussed. So here user means email address of user, So what could be the password? What do you mean by password? Is it the same password we use to log into the Gmail app or Gmail?
The same, sir.
But actually it is not. Okay. So for any application, okay, guys, please remember these things simply. So if a person is logging to an application, so the username and password he is going to use, okay, that is for humans. Okay, there will be an interaction. So I will give username and password and I click on login. Again, it will ask for OTP. OTP will be received on my mobile, right? And I will enter that OTP. Then only it will allow me to log in. But this is an application, right? Application will not know what OTP I receive. So we cannot use that procedure there. So we have to go for different authentication procedure. So that is why for all applications, the front end, the username and password, which is used by the people like you and me, cannot be used there. Okay, na? So for that, there will be a term called API key. There will be a term called API key. This is for app integrations. So that means this API key will be used as a password by the application to log into the Gmail server. Okay, API key. So it may not be same for all applications. Somewhere they will call API key, somewhere they call client ID, client secret. Different things will be there for logging into application. So again, these things the receiver application itself has to give. Okay. So as of now here, Gmail, for our understanding, we are telling na. So I will show you how to get the API key from a Gmail account. Okay. So for that, let's log in to the Gmail account, from which you wanted to send an email. So ఏదైతే Gmail account నుంచి మీరు మెయిల్ పంపించాలనుకుంటున్నారో ఆ Gmail account కి ఫస్ట్ లాగిన్ అవ్వండి. You have to log in to the Gmail account from which you have to send email. So just for that purpose, what I'm doing, So I am logging into one Gmail where I will create the API key for my Gmail account, and that API key I will provide as a password here. Okay. So this is my Gmail account. Okay. So here, this is how your Gmail looks like, right? Now go to here and click on manage your Google account. Click on manage your Google account. In that, go to security tab. Go to security tab. Now scroll down. So how do you sign into Google? Two-step verification. Click on this. It will ask for your password. Okay. Now here, if you scroll down, app passwords will be there. Click on this. Okay. So give app name as CPI. Create. So it will give an app password like this. Copy it first before click on done. If you click on done, this will not be displayed again. Copy it and paste it somewhere for your reference. Okay. Now take this. This is the password which is used by your CPI application to log in to Gmail server. See? Now this is the name of the credential, guys. This is the name of the credential you need to maintain here. Got it? Credential name done. Now go to processing. So from which email address you are going to send data? So can you send out your email addresses who you want to receive the email quickly? One or two email address in the chat. So meanwhile, subject, first email integration. Hello, this is our first integration with Gmail. Okay. So I am just giving these 3 emails here. Comma. Comma. So how many email address you give, just separate them by comma. Okay. That's it. Over. Save. Okay. Once you click on save, if you have any issues, it will show here in red color. Okay. Nothing is there. Okay. Deploy. So as I said, start timer I have selected run once. That means as soon as I deploy, it should run. Okay. So let me show you. Once it is deployed, you can see here deployment status is not deployed. Once it is deployed, it will show status deployed at time. Okay. So now you can check the monitoring of this iFlow in message monitor here. So go to monitor screen. So now see here, security material. We have created one credential, Gmail. This is our iFlow, which is not yet started. Okay, which is in deploying state. So you can see here, iFlow is starting. Okay. First time it will take some time to start. So as soon as iFlow is started, automatically you may see message here or here or here, anywhere based on the status. If it is successful, it will show here. If it fails, it will show here. Here always it will show. This means all messages. Okay. So now usually it's supposed to fail. Okay, it's supposed to fail. Why? Because I forgot my hall ticket to the exam hall. Okay, so if you forget your hall ticket to exam hall, will they allow you? No, right?
No.
Yeah, something like that happens now. So you are the person, you have this, your identity, your voter card, or I mean Aadhaar card or anything which is your identity. Okay, but you do not have your hall ticket. So the examiner, they will not allow you to enter into exam hall to give your exam. Okay, so here what we missed is, for application to send out data to Gmail along with credentials, there is something called certificate. There is something called certificate that we need to means CPI has to provide to Gmail. That certificate we haven't done. Okay, so once the certificate is done, then only it will show, it will be completed. Okay, as of now the message will be in failed state. So once it runs, okay, so please practice till here. Okay, please practice till here. We will cover the concept of certificate. What is the certificate concept? Okay, all those things in the next class. Okay, it will take some time to get processed. You may get error, everyone, so please complete till here. Okay, so we'll continue in the next class. So this is how you see the certificate. Certificate is valid for this website. Okay, similarly for Gmail also there will be one certificate everywhere. Certificate is valid. You see, this is the certificate of Gmail. We'll discuss about the certificate and its concepts tomorrow. Okay, thank you all.
ప్రవీణ్
Yeah.
లాగిన్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు ఒక మెయిల్ ఐడితో లాగిన్ అయ్యాం కదా సాప్. ఇప్పుడు అదే మెయిల్ ఐడి తీసుకొని ఏపీఐ కి క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవచ్చా?
Yeah.
ఓకే.